Ready? Well, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome along to the Rustley Golf Club. But more importantly, it is the Harcourts Four Seasons and Harcourts Vision auction rooms here today. By way of introduction, my name is Nathan Gilbert, and I'm one of three auctioneers working with you today. The second of which is Mark Morrison on my right, and to my left is the incredibly good-looking today, Linda Warren Davey. We're here to assist you. Oh, you're good-looking too. We're here to assist you across the 9 properties in our auction lineup today, and before we get into that very first auction of the day and we run you through those rules of engagement here this morning, I just want to take this opportunity just to introduce a few people around the room, of which we have Greg Roberts and James Twiss, our business owners of Harcourts Four Seasons, Debbie Johnston over on my right, Harcourts Vision business owner. Around the room, good-looking gentlemen wearing ties like mine. They are our branch managers. They're here to help you in any way, shape or form during or after or before the auction. Just reach out to them. They'll be more than willing to help. On my left here is Jeremy and Jess. I like to refer to them every week as JJ. They're here to assist you with the images on the screen. You'll get to see the bids live as we call them, and of course a warm welcome to those live streaming and watching online as well. Last but certainly not least, haven't forgot you this week, Rachel Ashton. She's our auction coordinator. She'll be scribing those bids as each auction takes place today, making sure that everything is correct and accurate. To our owners in the room, a very warm welcome to you, and of course it's a thank you. It's a thank you very much for your ease of access over the last few weeks. It's a thank you very much for your presentation, but most importantly, it is a thank you for your choice in Harcourts Vision and Harcourts Four Seasons. We very much appreciate it, understanding that you have choice in the marketplace. To our buyers in the room, all the very best with your endeavours here today, and of course good luck and welcome too. Take advantage of your bidding position that you've got today, that being cash and unconditional in every respect. We always know those conditional parties are always waiting and hoping, either in the room or outside the room, that properties don't sell. You have that first right today for purchase. Of course, over the last few weeks, each one of your listing consultants, they would have circulated you with all that appropriate paperwork, the LIM, the title, and of course the auction agreement. That auction agreement brought to you by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and approved by the Auckland District Law Society. It states in clause 2.0 a little thing called the Code of Conduct, or the conduct of auction, should I say, the rules that you play by here in the rooms this morning. In each case, each one of our owners today, they've set that confidential reserve price. Your job today is a very simple one. It's just a bit upwards towards that reserve price. So once that reserve price has been reached, if not breached, if you hold that highest bid when this gavel comes to the rostrum up here, well then congratulations, you're one of the new purchasers. Now during the auctions today, Mark, Linda or I, we may nominate those increments in which bidding takes place, but we'll work with your strategy too. However, we may refuse a bid if it's not deemed in the very best interests of the value of the property or our owner's interests as well. If there's a dispute in the bidding this morning, we'll simply determine that very quickly on the floor. Otherwise, if need be, we'll go back to the last undisputed bid and we'll re-offer the property up from there. In the absence of your bidding today, folks, each one of our owners has given us the exclusive rights as auctioneers to place bids on their behalf, only on 2 occasions and not our preference, well below the reserve price and only in the absence of your bidding. So bid with confidence against those bids, knowing that we've simply got work to do to get up towards those selling instructions. Around the room, licensed colleagues may be bidding on behalf of buyers. When they do so, we'll point them out. Also be rest assured that we've cited any phone bidding authority forms and we're comfortable that buyers can move forward on that basis as well. Now clause 2.6 in the auction agreement is a very important one. It states that the owner may withdraw the property at any time without disclosing that reserve price. Effectively what that means in layman's terms is if bidding moves upwards towards that reserve price but does not quite meet it, the auction's certainly not over. We simply pause with that highest bidder, invite them out into the lounge where they will have that first right of negotiation. Sometimes during those negotiations, our owners state, you know what, we really like these good folk, these purchasers, we're happy to sell to them outside the room. So my sage advice would be if you're waiting for the property to be called onto the market for further bidding, you may be bitterly disappointed. Always hold that bid and highest bid in every case. At that conclusion of the auction, you hear that great sound, congratulations, you've won the auction. A few obligations before you commence those celebrations being to sign the auction agreement, pay that 10% deposit, whilst also acknowledging any GST outlined in Schedule 3 should that be applicable, and also acknowledging that you've signed the purchaser acknowledgement forms and also have received the REA guides. I'm going to pass you over to Mark now for that very first auction of the day. All the very best, and we'll see you back up here very soon.
Thank you, Nathan. Good morning, everyone. Yes, let's go to our first of the day. It is 325 Hills Road in Multihour. ironically, I introduced Nathan Gilbert and Becky Gilbert as our lead agents with this one. Becky, you've got our owner on the phone. Good luck to those of you here in the room bidding and buying. It's an estate and freehold here at 325 Hills Road. It is 759 squares of that freehold land. Lot 28, deposited plan 13198. It's outlined in your record of title that the team have been sending your way. Now, I note the settlement date is December the 2nd of this year, or any other such date that's been signed off and writing with our owners. Some telephone bidders may participate today. Nathan, I work with the paperwork with you. James has got a telephone bidder down there. We've worked through that paperwork prior to now, no worries. Schedule 1 outlining the list of chattels, and you would have read those further terms of sale clauses 23 to 28 inclusive. Most noteworthy, I just want to draw your attention to clause 23, of course, that you're certainly bidding and buying today on an as-is, where-is basis. But you've taken time to read and understand this documentation from front to rear, and certainly understand how you bid and how you buy here today. All right, well, let's have a look at 325 Hills Road. This really is the sort of property that if you've got a half glass full mentality, then you'll see that this is a good one for you. Plenty of potential and upside, no matter your plans or your situation here in terms of what you want to do with this home, with this property. It's a good location, nice and close to the Palms, nice and close to home base. In zone for Māori house schools, so the children, if you've got them and they're going to be living at home, then of course they can just wander down the road to school and never be late. Folks, we're just going to start things away nice and easy this morning at $200,000 on a vendor bid. At 200, it's with me on behalf of our owners. We'll just move along a little quarters if you like, or we can go 20s if it's easier for you and I. Why don't we just get underway at 220? First bid of the day. I chase it down, I look for 220. Get out in front, yep. Sir. There we go, taking that sage advice at 220. Let's have the market chase you down, sir. You set the pace today at $220,000. Good luck to you at 220 and 40. Is that a bid, sir, or just leaning on the pillar? That's fine. I need a rest later on as well. Yeah, absolutely. At $220,000. Is there 40 here in the room? First chance and opportunity at 2-2-0. Looking for 40 now. 40, yeah. Why just take the bid, so you don't need to wait for others? No need to be polite in the auction room here. At $240,000 as I chase down 60 now. Once the money here at 240 with my best friend. 60. I heard it. Oh, was that harsh in the red? Nice to see you, my friend. Good luck to you and your client today at 60. And sir, do you come back at 80 now? At 80 there and 300 harsh. At 300 on the nod and 320's next. 320 I've got and 40 would you say? 340 got you there and 60 now, sir. My starter back with you if you like at 360. I've got 340 in the rear. First opportunity at 340 only. There we go at 360. We've gone full circle at 360 now. At $360,000 and 80, yes. On the nod at 380, working together quite nicely here at 80 and 400 for you, sir. Would you take me there? At $400,000 quickly and confidently. That's always the way. At 400 I have 20 would be next. First chance at 325 Hills Road at 400 even. Second opportunity now. 405, absolutely. I'll work with you at 405. And sir, do you just go 415, maybe 10 of your own? Show strength. Don't play the $5,000 game. He signaled his intent with the smaller bid. You just take confidence from that. Good, that worked first chance at 405. But sir, I'll work with the 5. I've obviously taken it from the rest. I'll take it from you as well if you like. But second place is dangerous. Second call, 406. Okay, yes, absolutely at 406 harsh. 7, of course, on top. 407, I knew it. At 407. Others here just spectating, you don't need to. You can participate at any stage, but at $407,000 I have. At 407 the bid now. The singles, you started them, sir. Let's keep going at 8. 8, there it is, at 408. We'll just keep working away at the front here, Nathan. At 408. 410, absolutely. That's twice as good with 2. At 410. We're accelerating again now at $410,000 for the opportunity here, as is where is. Put your spin, your flavour, your vision into this one, your skill set. But at 410 I have. Is it 12 here with you, sir? That would be the rebuttal, that would be my suggestion. At 410 it's in the rear with you, Harsh. Once the money. Twice. 411, sir, and it's good to have you and your stretching friend alongside. At 411, all limbered up and ready to go now. At 411, the 411. 12. Absolutely at 13. At $413,000, a shake of the head on this side. You surprised me at 413. Not much difference between 12 and 14. 14 might own it today, but you need to get back in front. At 13 I have. And sir, my starter, I welcome you back in. But at 413,000 is where I sit now. Nathan, how are we looking on the telephone? There we go, folks. Change of instructions. We sell it away. Our owner here to do the business today, here to meet the market, and at 13 it sells. I put you on notice the opportunity. It's here and now. I don't want you having bidder's remorse afterwards when you walk out into the car park. Under bidder's remorse, that is. First, and it sells here. 414. That was you, sir, wasn't it? At 414, and it's nice to have you back from your sabbatical. At 414. Winning bid. Do we go 20? Yep. No, with the single again. 15, absolutely. Taking confidence, sir, there in thousands as well. You're behind by just one of them. At 415,000 here at 325 Hills Road for the opportunity, the potential. At 415, taking confidence from our competition. They're clearly smart. They see the value here at 415. And I sell it for the first time. Harsh, of course, to welcome you back in. You've been good today with your bidding too. Twice. Sir. 16, absolutely. Who goes 20? But at 16 I have. 17, okay, we can do it that way. At 417 with you. Harsh, go 20. You understand you need to put some distance between you and your competition to secure property sometimes. Ironically, it might save you some money. When we bid small, we give confidence to our competition. But at 417, I sell it once, and it goes twice. Another 1,000 at 18, absolutely. And I take it it's 19, and then I'm going to ask you for 20, Harsh. As I was 30 seconds ago. But at 21, there we go. Never doing what I asked, just doing better. 22, good work. At 4.2 and 2. Beautiful way to buy property and real estate here at 4.22. 24. I've got 24 on this side. At 4.24. 26. 'Yeah, bless you. Got time for a bless you. At $427,000. 6, that's right. There's a premonition that 427's coming. I'm just checking you guys are all awake. At 4.2 and 6, first time. And I sell it here. Twice. Do we have a go for $500? 27 and 8. Seeing the value here at 4.2 and 8. 30, would you say? Another double up. 430. 1, okay. Thought you were going to match us. That's okay. You don't need to win by 1,000. At 4, 3 and 1. Good fun. At 4, 3 and 1. We sell. Who to? You tell me. At 431, gentlemen, it's your bid, it's your property at this stage. Sir, what about my starter? Unfold those arms and bid again if you like. At 431, Harsh, how are we looking for $500? Once, and it sells twice, and she goes 3-2. Got my man back, my starter. Does he finish it? Gentlemen, 33. Good decision. At 4-3 and 3, and I applaud you for changing yours as well, sir. At 433, we take confidence. It all stacks up. It makes sense. Do we go 35? Got 33 here. Okay, at 433 in the letterbox on the side at 433, 500. Yeah, we could. Oh, I would have been fine. That's okay. You just rounded up at 4,434. Okay. Thought you were going to give me another 1,000 because you've been very consistent with them. But at 4, 3, and 4. This way, sir. Can't help you, East West. At 434, it sells. Do we lose for $500? A lot of in the room probably lost more at the races yesterday. First chance. Some of you might have won a bit more than that. Twice. And it goes. Pardon me? 35, Harsh. Good to see you again. It's a sign of strength and an option to change your mind, isn't it? Not a sign of weakness. At 4, 3, 5. Maybe 440's the play, gents. Just to put it to bed. Okay, 36. $436 on this side. Fairly bid and offered. Winning bid, winning offer here at 436. First chance, twice.
500.
Very good at 36, 500, 436, 500. You're going to give me another 500 to get me to 437.
Another 1,000.
Another 1,000 at 437, 500. Good. I was prepared and ready that time at 437.5. Is that right, Rachel? Yes. Good. Did my warm-ups this morning. At 437.500 here. Now I think that's 7/16 of $1 million, Nathan. If you can check that, 437.5. That's 7/16 of $1 million. If you're into your fractions, could be wrong. I'll check it later. At 437.5. Once and it goes twice. 438. Yeah, because we're 62.5 short of 500 grand. Yeah. 439, thank you. On this side here with our latte sipping friends. Flat white. Flat white? Yeah, very generous, Nathan. At 439, it's here. Now, I did offer you 440 a few minutes ago, so I welcome you back at 440 if you like, Harsh, or of course you, sir, or anyone else for that matter. But at 439, these two here, they own it today at 439 for the want of a better bid or offer. Once, twice. Third and final chance, irrevocable opportunity. Congratulations, guys. It looked like you've done it at 439. Appreciate your bidding. Appreciate your bidding. I scan and I check. Hammer comes down. It's gone. It's gone. And it is gone. Absolutely. Well done. 439. Congratulations to my two underbidders. Appreciate your good spirited bidding and competition.
Okay, folks, that was a great start to the morning. Here's hoping it just continues throughout the rest of the morning. First of all, a very warm welcome to Lisa. She's been the lead marketing agent on this property. Lisa, would you like to just have a few words, as you always do, before we make a start?
Lovely, Linda. Thank you so much. Thank you to my homeowners. We know you've got great choice in the marketplace, and I really appreciate the opportunity to work with you. To our bidders in the room, I wish you all the very best. They're not making any more beaches in the South Island, so this is a perfect opportunity and it has a beautiful rural outlook. So I wish you all the best today. Thank you so much.
Lovely. Thanks so much, Lisa. And yes, again, thank you to our clients. And a very warm welcome to our viewers, because of course we are live streaming on harcourts.co.nz. Now, all the documentation for the property was distributed throughout the marketing campaign, and along with that auction, sale and purchase agreement. So therefore, we're going to accept the legal description as read. The list of chattels, they remain the same. The owners are offering vacant possession 1 week before Christmas, being the 17th of December. Can't think of a better settlement date, because when you move in, you're going to have two choices. Do you unpack or do you put the Christmas deckies up, get that barbecue up and going? Also, folks, just take note of clause 26, just noting there a couple of disclosures. Now, look, location plays a huge part when choosing a property, and this property is so well positioned to enjoy walks, bike rides in the nearby coastal park. You've got swimming, you've got surfing at the beach, or just stay at home and enjoy pottering in the garden. You've got the that greenhouse there. It's a pet-friendly, fully fenced section. It's a home with a real modern vibe, and the owners have undertaken many updates, features including that kitchen, that bathroom, and that rural backdrop from the expansive deck is just a bit special. It's a supersized section offering a variety of established plantings. On offer here is an idyllic lifestyle within a friendly community, and today we're looking for new owners. Auction's open. Who would like to start me off? At 540,000, welcome in. 540, bidding there, our owners, or hopefully our owners, with our manager, John Tucker. 540, sorry, lead bid out in front. Do I have another bid? Maybe another 20,000 on top. 540 over here. Looking maybe for another 20, but happy to work with your number. At 540, I'm just going to place a $10,000 bid on behalf of our vendors. Lead bid at the moment with me at 550. Lead bid. Looking for another 20, maybe another 10. But 550. Vendor bid. 560. Another $10,000 on top. 560. Any other interest in the room at $560,000? As Nathan did say before, that if we don't reach reserve here on the floor, the person that holds the highest bid, we'll be having a talk with them about getting them into home ownership. 1,000. Any other interest in the room? At 560. I'm going to do one more vendor bid, another 10,000 on top at 570. So the bids with me, with our vendors, at 570. 570. Another 10 on top? Another 5 at 575. $575,000. That's probably half the land, half the house, the letterbox. We're just going to need a bit more. 575, lead bid out in front, with you at the back. Now is the time. If you've got interest, raise your hand. And as I said, I'm happy to work with your number.
590.
At 590, welcome in, genuine bid. That's the other half of the letterbox, $590,000 with me here on my left. Where would you like to go from here? At 590, straight through to 6. Now's the time to show a bit of confidence. On the nod, 600,000. Thanks so much. At 600, would you come back in at 610? At 610 on the nod at $610,000. Lead bid out in front. 610 here. 620. Show a bit of strength. As I said, those beautiful rural views. At 630, certainly showing strength there at $630,000. Lead bid out in front. Sir, another 10? Another 5, 635 at 635. 635. 635,000 with here on my left. I'll give you a little bit of time. Maybe another 5 on top to match. I'm seeing smiles there. Thanks, John. 640, $640,000. If anybody would like to take advantage of this opportunity, now is the time. 640 at the back. 640,000. Lisa, looking for instructions. 640.
New instructions, Linda, we're on the market.
Okay, there's been a change. We're on the market. The property is being sold today. And at the moment, it's 640,000 with you, sir. Another 5? No, we're knocking at this one, north-south. You were telling me before you've fallen in love with this property. Maybe another one. 640. Wonderful property at Woodend Beach Road. And so you've got that idyllic lifestyle, coastal lifestyle. There's even a bit of an equestrian lifestyle out there. 640. Are we going once at $640,000? Are we going twice at 640? This is going to be your final opportunity, third and final time. You're out? 640,000 it is, by the look of it. If there's no other bidding, 640. Congratulations, we are sold. Thanks so much, folks. A great tussle and a big congratulations to our new owners. All the very best to our clients.
Folks, let's now move forward to our next opportunity. It is number 174 Lowe's Road. I have the privilege of introducing our two lead agents, these two shining lights right alongside me, Lucy Crichton and Imo Middlemiss. These two have been meeting and greeting you at the front doors over the last few weeks, just helping you get ready for auction day. All the very best to the both of you, and of course our owners and the bystanders and the bidders who might be here today. 174 Lowe's Road in Rolleston is an estate in freehold, 758 square metres of freehold land. Lot 193, deposited plan is 348,574, outlined in your record of title. The 4th of December is your settlement date. The Schedule 1 outlines your list of chattels. They look very accurate to me, as do those further terms of sale clauses 23 and 4 for your consideration. Well, I popped into this home just yesterday to meet our lovely owners. What a fantastic offering this is here in Lowe's Road. It's a large and very, very generous floor plan here, some 261 square metres of family-friendly living, plenty of space to get away from those that you love and those that you're dearest and your nearest and dearest. The kitchen, I think, is the heart and soul of this home. It's a really social space for those great family conversations, that huge island bench top that hosts the Weet-Bix in the morning and a coffee to go with it. 4 genuine double bedrooms on offer with this one. Great storage throughout the home. You've got that carpeted internal access garage, nice and easy to get from the car to the couch at the conclusion of each day. And you're in zone for Clearview Primary. Now, I understand the teachers at Clearview, they care more than they should. They're outstanding teachers there, so we throw them in free of charge today. All right, team, I'm going to make it exceedingly easy this morning. I'm going to start things away on a vendor bid at $800,000 to make it nice and easy. I look for $820 here in the room, cash and unconditionally. So $800 with me, looking for $820 from you. Or more if you like. Don't ever let me stand in your way if you see the value better. $800,000, it's a vendor bid for this 261 square metre single level home, first time. At $800,000 now, twice. 4 double bedrooms, genuine size, great storage throughout this home. Lovely sheltered outdoor space as well. At $800,000. Scan the room, check the room as I put you on notice. Third and final at $800. Okay, very good. Standoffish crowd, not my favourite, but in the absence of your bids, I'll just take another one at 8.20 just to nudge things north. At 8.20, we're clearly not for sale. I'll take a little 10 at this stage if that does help you enter that debate for ownership. At 820, it's back with me on behalf of our owners. 820, scanning and checking, chasing down a mere 10 for an opportunity, for a conversation. First time. Second, third. Very good, Lucy. Imo, I simply pass this gorgeous home back into our owners, into your capable hands at 8.20. It's not for sale there. It is, however, rather exciting news to share with you. For sale, very much for sale, at $849,000. So, look, our owners want to move on, and they want to see a sold sticker up on the sign as soon as possible. So at $849, that is sharp pricing for this large home in Raleigh. Good luck, team. All the very best. Thumbs up from the team, moving into the weekend, priced at $849. We'll put some bidding music on, and I'll be back with Glenmark Drive in a moment. Now move forward. If we made a 27 Glenmark Drive in Waipara in the Hurunuri district, what a gorgeous opportunity this one is. Speaking of gorgeous, Victoria Thompson, I'm introducing you at this stage, our lead agent, our shining light. All the very best to all involved here. I'll just quickly take you through the documentation that Victoria's been sending your way over the last little while. You would have been reading that you're securing an estate and freehold. A compelling parcel, isn't it? 1,689 square metres of freehold land. Your settlement date is the 5th of December 2025 in the contract. You might be bidding to a different date, that's fine. That would have been signed off in writing with our dear owners. Schedule 1 outlines an accurate list of chattels and the further terms of sale at clauses 23 and 4 for your consideration. Well, this home built in 2018, it's a beautiful home, isn't it? The only thing that's possibly better or more beautiful than the home itself is, in fact, the breathtaking views and the outlook that surrounds this home. It is simply gorgeous. It's the sort of home where elongated tenures will be encouraged. It's step-free, so it makes it very, very easy for you to live in for many, many years to come. The modern kitchen, it is equally practical as it is modern. It's very, very beautiful. That's the place where the budding chef in you just comes out and just blossoms. You've got plenty of good bedrooms on offer. You've got the ensuite and you've got the family bathroom. In terms of the outdoor living, the outdoor space is just gorgeous, just sensational. You've got the zoned irrigation. That keeps your maintenance very, very easy care. Very, very easy just to look after those established gardens. And you've got great off-street parking and garaging. Goodness me, us auctioneers, we can go on and on. I know you're not here to listen to me. You just want to try and bid and buy this stunning property. Where do we start it? Where do we finish today? What's a nice number? Who'd like to kick things away? 640. Victoria working with our client here. All the very best, and that's a great decision to bid nice and quickly and easily at the start at $640,000. All the very best today at $640. Is there 50 here in the room? At $640,000 first time. Second chance at $640. This is a real lifestyle maximizer here. Third and final chance at $640 with you. Look, I think we might just pause and have a conversation next door. I'm not going to stand here placing vendor bids against you all morning long. You're here to genuinely have a go and try and buy. Auction is still certainly live. Pause with you at 640. Let's step next door and we'll offer you an opportunity to own. Good luck.
All right, folks, we move forward to our fifth offering of the day, 149 Main North Road in Papanui, brought to the market, of course, by Jason Day and also Richard Tate from our Rolleston office. Pleased to be working alongside you, and of course, thank you for the instructions from Gay, our owner, as well. We sell to you, of course, a freehold title today. That's what you want, that's what you're looking for. 660 square metres, more or less, of land, lot 5. Depositor plan 14400, all contained and outlined in that record of title. Folio 522, volume 160 in the Canterbury Land Registry. The settlement date for this property is the 11th of December. What a great date. You'll be happily ensconced here for Christmas. I know you will. That chattel list remains unchanged from circulation. I do note that Woodburn are now expiring on 2029 as a great addition, and clauses 23 through 24. We take that you've read those, you understand those, and are reminding your bidding today is on that cash and unconditional basis. Well, let's take a look through this property for one last time. And well, what a fabulous opportunity here in ever-growing Papanui, a tidy property to reside in its current condition, or perhaps it's a scope for further renovation. I love its character, but most of all, I love its great size living space that's wonderfully connected to that outdoor deck as well. It's got that good sunny aspect, and of course, it's going to be a great place to sit in these summer months to come. Bedrooms comfortably sized. I love those timber floors, and of course a touch of class, that garaging as well, and of course the practicalities of everyday life. Sealing the deal out the back, of course, is that studio space. Maybe that's for the hobby room, maybe that's for that pesky teen, or perhaps it's a stay-at-home business. Located in ever popular Papanui, as I said. I spoke to my owner last night, and she said, I said to her, why did you buy this property when you did? And she said, I bought it for my kids because I wanted them to walk to St Bede's. And the key word in that is walk, and that's exactly what you can do from this position of this home. You can walk to the bus stop, you can walk to St Bede's, you can walk to Pack and Save, and you can also walk to Northlands, or maybe if you're a little bit more ambitious, you can walk to Northwood as well. Just an amazing opportunity that's just got an abundance of amenity around. I could talk all day long about this, but I know you didn't come here to hear me. I came here to hear you, and I do call for that opening bid or offer here at 149 Main North Road, Papanui. Who starts me? Wait. I'm a very patient man. I can just sit here or stand here all day long. Sorry? 550. Andrew Fitzgerald working with his buyers, and welcome in there at $550,000. And perhaps you just move along in tens from here, but at $550,000, I look for 60 in the room, but at 550 at the rear. First call at 550,000. here in Papanui, full of amenity. I search for competition in the room, but second call at the rear at 5.5. Do I see 560? 560 and welcome in. All the best. That's Ada and straight back at 570,000. And is it 80 on the retort? At 580 I have now, and straight back at 590. You'll just go 600. But at 590 at the rear is at 600 I have at 600,000. 610's the logical play from here. At 605 I'll take it at 605,000. Now 610 beckons exactly for you. 610 I have, and 615 is the happy play from here. But at 610 on my right, first call, 5 at 615. At 20. At $620,000. At 625, 6.25 I have, and 630. And 640 is the logical play from here, but at 635 on my right, I give you the first opportunity at 635,000. Happy to move along in a 1 if it makes it easier, but at 635...
630.
630, sorry. Is it 635? Happy to take a 1 if it makes it easier. 5 more at 635. Now it's 635. And 40. Not on top, Ada. At 640. 645. Shake of the head. At 640,000. I give you 3 opportunities then. First time at 640. Twice, or change of instructions. We are on the market. That might change your mind, Andrew. At 640,000. We do sell away on the right to Ada and her buyers for the first time at 640,000. I give you 2 more opportunities, otherwise we do sell on the right at $640,000. Twice, happy to move along in a 1 if it makes it easier. 5 more, well done at 645, and it needs to be 6.5, is it? 1 more, okay then, at 651. 646. At 646. On the right. Shake of the head. I give you 3 chances then at 646,000. We do sell over on the right for the first time at 646,000. Twice, third and final time as we do sell at 646 on the right. Are you sure you're definitely out? Thanks for your bidding, appreciate it guys, but it does go at 646,000. Delighted to announce it goes, it is gone and sold. Well done, Jace. Well done, Richard.
Used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. Used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it. It's so hard to get it. So hard to get it.
Team update time, if I may. Glenmark, 27 Glenmark. We paused with our bidder at $640,000. We've just had some conversations next door. Very graciously outside of the room, you've increased your bid and your offer to $685,000. That bid stands, that's correct. I looked to our lovely owners and you said, yes, we'd love to sell to Andrew at $685,000. That's correct. A change of instructions are very, very clear. Congratulations to both sides. Of course, I'll just do my job and check that there is no bidders here in the room. But at $685, we're very much on the market and selling away here at number 27 Glenmark at $685 for the first, second, third and irrevocable time. Congratulations to both sides. Lovely working with you both at $685. It's going, and it is sold to you. Well done. Fantastic effort. Congratulations. Thank you.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we...
Alrighty team, let's keep our morning rolling forward. Thank you for your patience. 22 Richard Seddon Drive in Northwood is where I take you now. Now, Reid Woolman and Manny Kua, our lead agents, they've been representing this home, our owners, and of course helping you get in a cash and unconditional position over the last few weeks. All the very best to all involved here. This is an estate in freehold. It is 629 square metres of premier Northwood terra firma. Your settlement date is the 16th of January 2026 or any other such date mutually agreed upon in writing. Schedule 1 outlines the list of chattels that you receive and your further term of sale. Nice and simple here, just clause 23 for your consideration. Well, as an auctioneer, when I visit homes, you can just tell the ones that have been well loved and well cherished and respected, and number 22 Richard Seddon is one of those sorts of homes. At the same time, that timeless brick construction, it's timeless, isn't it? It gives that timeless street appeal and it makes for a very, very easy home for you to own. In terms of the spaces within the home, 4 genuinely sized double bedrooms on offer, 2 bathrooms as you would expect. Those interconnected living spaces just give good flexibility in terms of where you'd like to relax at the end of each day. Those gardens, they are manicured, just beautiful. I don't think weeds are allowed. It's just oh so beautiful, a really beautiful place to be. It's family friendly, it's a very peaceful street at the same time. Great little neighbourhood, great little pocket here within Northwood. You should be bidding strongly for this one because it's a great home. I look for our interest, our opening bid here at number 22. 800. And 800, and it's a lovely place to start. Thank you, Nicole. Straight out of the starting blocks at $800,000. That's the way to do it. Is there 10 on from there? At 8, or even better, don't let me stand in your way. Sorry to offend you. An 840, got it there. Thank you so much, Nicole. At 840 and 50 here. At 850,000 I have. Nicely done at 850. Do we go 60? 5 more. At 5 more, very good at 8.5 and 5 to stay alive. And 860. Geez, they're far away, aren't they, down the back? I need to get my ears checked. At $860,000, Nicole, do we go 70 perhaps?
2 more.
2 more. Interesting strategy at 60. 65. Good work at 865. This is good. At 865. Another 2 if you like, Nicole. At 865. First opportunity here. At 65. Started off with a hiss and a roar. 70 would be a great bid if you could. One more. Okay. At 866. Is there 7? 868, absolutely, at $868,000. At 868 I have, chasing down 70, or I'll take another single if you like, Nicole. But at 8, 6 and 8 I have. Once here for a beautiful little pocket with a Northwood. Second chance. Was that one more or one moment? I'll take it as a $1,000 bid. 868 I have. Otherwise I might just check in with my highest bidder, have a conversation here. Third call and opportunity at $868,000. To my highest bidder, I just need to check in with my owners and have a quick conversation with them at $868,000. Hamish and Nicole, the auction is still very much live at 868, auction still live.
Out through hell, got out of breath. Then I found you must be God's sign. Nothing goes bad under your spell. Kinda feels like I'll never die. If you keep me waiting, I'm not moving, I'm here. Keep me waiting. I got trust in you, dear.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we move forward to our next offering at 12 Sussaram Lane, of course, in Cashmere, brought to the market by Glenn Young from our Belfast office, one of the good guys in real estate. And thank you to our instructions from our owner as well. Of course, that's how you and I know it, 12 Sussaram Lane, otherwise known as a freehold title, of course, on that whopping blue chip of great upper slope land of 1,163 square metres, more or less, otherwise legally described as Lot 25, Deposited Plan 83424, all contained and outlined in that record of title that I know Glenn has been diligently circulating to one and all. Settlement date for this one is the 12th of December, happily ensconced, of course, once again before Christmas. If you're working to another date, you will already know this because you would have signed that appropriate paperwork, of course. And a further reminder that you've read clauses 23 through 28, and of course that chattel list remains unchanged, but of course clause 28, they remain on that as is, where is basis. Well, I had the absolute pleasure of visiting this property a couple of weeks ago, and it's one that absolutely screams position, practicality and prestige. One that you could call home for Xmas, of course. We begin with the position of the home on those upper slopes. That's why you buy up here, the views, stretching as far as the eye can see across the Southern Alps, but I particularly love that upper floor. You walk up and you look through that window, and I love the way the Christchurch CBD is just so immaculately framed for all to see. I particularly like that upper level. It's all dedicated to that living zone. You've got that off-cut to the left for that second living space as well, just for that family harmony. I love the kitchen as well. I love those stainless steel bench tops as well. And of course, once your entertaining's done, or once your entertaining starts, I do particularly like the deck, how it wraps around the outside of the property. You can be sheltered from the wind. Our owner tells me what she loves most is that all-day sun. You get it in the morning, of course, you get it through the day, and you get it in the afternoon. Of course, once that entertaining's done, it's an easy retreat downstairs to that accommodation, which is exclusively for that bottom floor. I particularly love that main with its access out to the deck. It's be a great space for that spa. And of course, fantastic hedging, fantastic framing. I particularly like its connection with the grass as well. There's a lot of those upper slope properties that simply just don't have that connection with lawn space. This one certainly does. It's got great heating, it's got great off-street parking, and of course it's situated in Cashmere, a prestigious position. Folks, I simply call for that opening bid or offer. Where do we see value? You call it, I count it, here at 12 Sussaram. Opening bid, opening offer. In your hands, folks. Perhaps there's a nice easy 1.6 million to get us started away. Should be nice and easy there. It's not for sale. Look for 1.6 million, otherwise I do go there on behalf of 1.6. And welcome in, sir, at 1.6 million at the rear. I look for competition in the room, but with my starter at the rear there, $1.6 million only. And I give you 3 chances for the first time here in Cashmere at 1.6 million. Twice, third and final time at 1.6 million. Well, I'm just going to place one vendor bid, sir, at 1.650. I invite you back in at 1.7, and perhaps we have a conversation outside the room to get you into ownership. With the owner at 1.7 on the nod I have there at 1.7. I do scan the room at 1.7 million. I won't place any more vendor bids. If we see no further bidding, I simply pause at the rear at 1.7. I give you that first opportunity here for a prestigious property at 1.7, twice, third and final time at 1.7. There's no further bidding. No. We're just going to pause, sir, at 1.7 million. Let's find a space outside in the lounge there. We'll seek some instructions from our owner, but the auction does remain live and open for participation. We'll be back in a second.
Holding on to you, holding on too tight. Don't wanna let go, can we let this moment live until the end of time? It's a scary world, filled with so much doubt. I can't be sure, but will you stay with me and let this all play out? All we have is one more night. Don't be sad, I know we'll be alright. Facing the unknown. When it's time, I'll let you go.
Alrighty folks, if I could just have your attention please, and thank you very much for your patience. I take us back now to 22 Richard Seddon, where we pause with our highest bidder. We have had some further conversations and we've decided to work alongside our highest bidder, and our owners have instructed us to exercise their right under clause 2.6 in the contract. They've said please withdraw and sell Richard Seddon, and we have done exactly that. So to our new owner, congratulations. Commiserations, Nicole, great bidding today, all the very best, and thank you so much to our owners as well. And we'll be back with our next very, very soon. Greystone.
Don't be sad, I know we'll be alright. Facing the unknown. When it's time, I'll let you go. Facing the unknown. When it's time, I'll let you go.
So we're just going to jump forward in our program to 12 Makirikiri Road in Lowburn in the Waimak district. We'll be back as soon as we're able to. Grey Stoke Lane, just waiting on a last minute attendee, so come back to that property really soon. Karen Ward, there you are, just at the rear. Great to work alongside you again here at number 12. This is a gorgeous property, so I'll just introduce it to everyone in the room. It's an estate and freehold. It's 4 hectares of just incredible land here. Your settlement date is Wednesday the 3rd of December 2025. Schedule 1 outlines the accurate list of chattels you receive and your further terms, clauses 23 to 27 inclusive. A lifestyle maximiser in my eyes, this one, set amongst the rolling countryside. This really is your happily ever after. It's a very friendly, very social home. It's family friendly with space for one and all. That third lounge space upstairs, that's going to be a real hit with you in the whānau because it just allows for a bit of vertical integration and separation from your nearest and dearest. 2 bedrooms up. 2 bedrooms down, once again, just gives you good flexibility in terms of those after-hours accommodation. It's so cosy and warm. You'll be lovely and happily ensconced here in this gorgeous home with that log burner. 5 well-fenced paddocks. We sell those to you today. The extensive plantings and the orchard. So much on offer here in terms of sheds, storage and garaging. This is a cracking good home. We need to work out its value. You know the drill, folks. The easiest part of the auction, the first bid, because it's typically my lowest. Where do we go? Do we start away at a nice, comfortable and easy, 1.2? Can't believe I'm mentioning such numbers, but I'm in a good mood today, so I'd work with you optimistically at 1.2, just to get out of the blocks for your own little lifestyle block here. At 1.2. Very good. I start away on a vendor bid at $1.2 million. Nice and easy to go at 1.2. A property of this substance and quality deserves bids of $50,000. So who gets me through to $1.25 million at 1.250? First time at 1.2. It's with me on behalf of my owners at $1.2 million. That vendor bid, that stake in the ground, just to guide you north of there. Second opportunity. So much space here. So much on offer. You'll be racing home at the end of each day to get back to your beautiful home. That's for sure. Second, third chance at 1.2. You surprised me. Very good. Down the front, not bidding at this stage. That's fine. Or in the rear. Okay, I'll just bounce it north of that 1.250 at 1,250,000 in the absence of yours. At 1.250, certainly not for sale by any stretch of the imagination at such a low level, but I'd have a conversation with you, and our owner would love to engage with you if you bid me that 1.3, but you do need to bid for that opportunity, otherwise we just move into the next phase of our marketing. Once at 1.250, twice, third final. Very good, Karen. We've given the room ample opportunity. At 1.250, we're definitively not for sale. It's clearly worth more than that. If you've got interest in this home north of that level, please get in touch with Karen. She'd love to have a conversation with you. All the very best to you, and of course our owner, thanks for your instructions. Righty, Cheryl, right, you're ready to go, all set to go here. 29 Grey Stoke Lane in Avonhead, Christchurch City. Good luck to all involved here. I'll just take everyone through the documentation for this incredible property. It's an estate and freehold, 668 squares of freehold land in the heart of Avonhead. Your settlement date is the 5th of December of this year. Schedule 1 outlines the list of chattels you receive and the further term of sale, just clause 23 for your consideration. A nice, clean and concise contract, this one, and a fantastic home that we bring to the market here today. Let me just take you to this home for the very last time, number 29, Greystoke. It is a large, large home. It just keeps on giving. I needed a little sit down and a rest halfway through my tour when I was there a couple of days ago. 2 levels of family-friendly living on offer, multiple bedrooms, multiple bathrooms, and multiple living spaces and games rooms. It is perfect for that growing family or soon-to-be family that you might be planning. Even multi-generational living might find this home fits you very, very well. It is the sort of home that my owners told me their teenagers and university-age children, they just tended to keep coming back home because they love being here. The backyard, it's perfectly positioned, isn't it? It's established and private, very, very sunny and botanical. If the backyard cricket game just gets a little bit more expansive and you need more space, well, you can just pop over through the fence, can't you, and you're into Avonhead Park. Burnside High School zoning as well, so you know it's quality because the teachers there care more than they should. Alrighty, folks. Where do we go? Who starts? What's the number you had in mind? $1 million, sir. Okay, that'll give encouragement to others, but I welcome you in at $1 million. Good luck today at $1 million even. We start away there at $1 million. I chase down 1.1 to go. At $1 million here with my starters. Here in Greystoke Lane. First chance. So chase down 100 to go. Second opportunity now. Third and final. Well, guys, I'm just going to place the vendor bid at 1.1. The owners are going to keep it for a whole lot longer at such a level. Bid me 1.2 and we can keep our conversation going. Oh, my observer. Nice to see you, sir. 25 on top of my vendor bid at 1.1. Okay, look, I'll work with you today, sir, at $1,125,000. Absolutely. Some competition here in the room. Another bidder at 1,125. Get me through to that 1.2. Okay, thought you might say that. And I'll take 1,150 here. And sir, you started the 25, so let's go another one at 1,175. At 1,175, taking confidence from our competition, and 1.2's next. Should be easy at these levels. First call at 1,175, chasing down 1.2. A large home across those 2 levels. So many bedrooms and bathrooms, I lost count. Second call at 1,175, otherwise I pause and have a conversation with the gentleman in the rear. No, sir, 1.2. Need it, working for my owners, and it's worth it. Great decision, sir, at 1.2. Get ready to bid again because this gentleman's going to come back. No, he's not. He just made a fool out of me. At $1.2 million. At 1 and 2, I have first time. Otherwise, I'll pause and have that conversation with these lovely folk instead, sir. Happy for that risk? Second. You understand clause 2.6 in the contract? Property can be withdrawn and sold at any stage. Third and final. Here at $1.2 million. Thank you for your bidding. I need to seek instructions from my owners who are on the telephone today. They cannot be here. At 1.2, the auction is still live. I'm going to offer you the first opportunity to own. Let's step next door, and I'm going to work with you north of 1.2. Thank you for your bid.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us.
to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. So hard to get it. I used to be the ghost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we take you back to 12 Sasaram Lane in Cashmere. We left the room a little while ago at 1.7 million. Now, we have had an increase in negotiations, but that's not at a level that we can sell the property. So we are passing the property in today because I know Glenn is working with a conditional party. So passing in just at the original number at 1.7 million when we left the room at 12 Sasaram Lane.
team, just an update, 29 Greystoke. We paused with our highest bidder at $1.2 million. No increase or change from either parties, either side. So I'm just going to pass the property back into our owners, of course, back into Cheryl Wright's capable hands. It's not for sale at 1.2. Should you have interest conditionally now, or of course unconditionally north of $1.2 million, then you can certainly engage with Cheryl. She'll be really happy to help you. I think Nathan will be back with our last. No, we're done. We're done. There you go. I'm the last to find out. So we're all done. So on behalf of James and Greg, Rachel and the auction team, thanks so much as well to you, Jess, and we will see you all again next Wednesday. We've also got a brought forward with Ferg and Tate Spain tomorrow at 4 p.m. I've got one with Aaron and Sonia tomorrow at 2 p.m. as well. So busy out there in the marketplace. We'll see you all again soon.